guys, so let's get started. And also really quickly, I am pretty sick right now, so my voice is probably going to be a little bit raspy and disgusting, but anyway, I'm going to start off by hydrating my skin and priming using the MAC Fix Plus spray. And then I'm going to start by concealing my eyelid area with Prolongwear Concealer. This is just going to help to conceal any like redness or veins and then prime my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette, and I'm going to take this shade called Bone, and I'm just going to use this shade to lightly set that concealer with a fluffy brush. Moving on, I think this shade is called Fringe. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And I'm taking this on a bigger fluffy brush and using this as my transition shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix the shades Suede and Oak. Suede is a little bit more of a cooler tone, light brown, and then Oak is a little bit more of a deeper brown. I'm mixing the two just to get a nice in-between, just to deepen up that crease area because I am going to be adding more colors later, but I still want to have something nice to blend into. Going in with the Kylie Burgundy palette, Kyshadow palette, whatever it's called, Burgundy. I'm using that shade called Burgundy on a flatter, denser brush. This is the Morphe M433, and then applying that just to the very outer corner of my eye crease area. And then spraying my brush with Fix Plus and going in with the Tinsel shade from the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette and applying this from my inner corner towards the center of the lid and just kind of meeting it to where that burgundy shade ends. I'm now going to be taking this Velvet shade from the Kat Von D palette. It's like a deeper burgundy dark purple color. It's really, really pretty, and I'm just using this to smoke out even further that outer corner area. I didn't want to go in with black because it's going to be too harsh. I still wanted to keep it under like a kind of reddish burgundy, like purpley kind of color on the outer corner, just to make it something a little bit different. And then, of course, a little sip of wine. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my glitter glue by Too Faced and then the Violet Voss glitter in Galaxy. It's just a nice silver glitter. You can leave it with the shadow on its own if you want, but I just figured for New Year's, might as well go big or go home. So I'm applying the glitter just to the same area where I applied that shadow. And then going in with the new Eylure and Nicole Guerriero lashes and applying those. I did that off camera though because they were giving me a hot mess. And then I'm going to prime my skin with the Nivea Sensitive Skin Post-Shave Balm. Is that what it's called? Aftershave Balm? Anyway, and then now I'm just going to mix my Nars Sheerglow and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I'm mixing the two just because the Maybelline was too dark and the Sheerglow is too light, so I mixed the two. Also because I don't want a complete matte finish on my skin since I am dry. I like to be a little bit more dewy, so that's why I opt to mix the matte with the glowy foundation. And then for concealing, I'm going to start by correcting with the Becca Under Eye Corrector, just blending that out under my eye area to conceal any dark circles that I have. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply my concealer. I didn't show it, but this is the Prolongwear Concealer in NW15. It's I usually do a NW20, but this is a little bit lighter just because I want to really highlight under the eye area and then the center of my face. So I'm going to go ahead and buff that all out and then just set it. I have been applying a lot more concealer lately just because I find that the full coverage look like under the eye area really helps to not crease. It sounds crazy, but for some reason it's been helping me with not creasing lately. And then the powder I'm using to set is going to be the RCMA No Color powder. And I always use a damp beauty blender for this step just because it helps to add extra hydration under the eye. And then for the rest of my face, I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. And I really like this powder because, again, it's a lot more hydrating if you have drier skin. I just feel like it's very lightweight on my skin, not super cakey. To contour, I'm using the one and only Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. It's my favorite contour shade. I have not found any other contour shade that I like other than since I've started using this one. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. But for now, I do really enjoy Hoola by Benefit. And then for blush, I'm going to be taking the MAC and Mariah Carey collection in the shade Sweet Sweet Fantasy. I'm obsessed with this blush. Also, if you notice that I seem a little distracted, it's because my boyfriend is playing a video game right next to me, and I've kind of been into it while he was playing. I don't know, it was a thing. Anyway, I'm highlighting with the Jeffree Star King Tut highlighter, and I went ahead and dampened my highlight brush with Fix Plus by MAC. This is my favorite way to apply highlight just because it really intensifies the shine and it just looks so, so pretty, especially with this color. I'm obsessed. All of Jeffree Star's highlighters are already balm, so you don't really need to do this step, but I just do it because I personally want to intensify it. I'm going to finish up my lower lash line by mixing these two colors from the Kyshadow palette under my lash line. I didn't show it in the rest of the video, but I went ahead and added some black liner as well. I just felt like the eye look needed a little something, so I just added black liner and smudged it out with the same exact colors. And then I still felt like something was missing, so I just added some of the glitter to the inner corner and connecting it to the inner part of my lower lash line area. And then I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever 3C lip liner, lining my lips and filling them in. Lining my lip? Yeah, I think I said that right. Lining my lip and then filling them in, and then taking Jeffree Star's Unicorn Blood liquid lipstick, applying this all over the lip, and then you're all set. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on all of my social media. I'll have them all linked down below for you guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!